Hi, good evening. As a part of my EdTech project, assignment 5, I'm using Geo Recorder for this particular assignment and I'll be conducting a lecture on the subject jurisprudence. It is about why do we need to study jurisprudence. After understanding the meaning of jurisprudence, we need to know why jurisprudence is essential to study. Jurisprudence has various branches and different schools like natural school, analytical school, historical school, then sociological school. There are so many reasons to study jurisprudence and common understanding we need to study. Jurisprudence helps us to understand law. As we understand from the given definition, jurisprudence is a language of law. It gives us language to understand its follower. It also is known as the grammar of law. Grammar is important as a part of learning of language. It includes the rules for correcting and writing speaking grammar. Similarly, jurisprudence includes instructions how a law should be written, spoken, or even it is being correct interpretation of law. It also helps how a law should be studied and helps to know people to make their own interpretation about the knowledge of law. Jurisprudence helps to understand the idea behind any law. That's why a particular law exists and what is the purpose of existence of law. For example, Indian Penal Code. Law exists because in case of occurrence of any criminal act, as the penal state, whether the act is crime or not, if it is upon the extent of punishable or not, or determines the nature of the criminal act. To know the impact of law, jurisprudence also explains the impact of law on society. And very first, jurisprudence determines whether a law is correct or not, and then determines its impact on the society. Law is something which is made for humans to modulate society. Law gives justice and protection of victim and punishment to the wrongdoers. In many other ways, law leaves an impact on the society. To know the wholesome of law is also important aspect that why we should study jurisprudence. Jurisprudence helps us, the jurors basically, and scholars to understand and benefit of law, to determine morality, necessity, the cleanliness, ethics, and goods of law. Jurisprudence checks the credibility of law. It determines whether a law of such quality can be trusted or believed in. It checks whether a law is trustworthy or not, and it can provide justice to people or not. Like for example, if you have to see that there has been time that law has been evolved over the time. If you talk about the jurisprudential aspect, yes, there are certain things which were known as customs earlier which have been practiced, and then whether it is being relevant in today or not, the jurisprudence is the very basic of the subject which helps us to understand that yes, whether it will be applied in today's era or not. Then coming to jurisprudence checks the credibility of it also. According to the changing society and time of jurisprudence, helps the law to change according to the changing society. This makes the law acceptable to the society. Then to understand different perspective of law, even if you have to talk about the necessity to understand why jurisprudence is important, it is because to understand what is the perspective of law. Jurisprudence explains the different perspective of law. What law is according to someone or something, for example, depending on the view from which we examine the law, leads different legal regime like civil law, criminal law, commercial law, or international law, or any other law if you have to talk about. Then to give decisions according to law. Jurisprudence helps the judges to apply the correct law on the basis of the knowledge of law and give correct decision. As jurisprudence makes understanding of any law easy, the judges are being able to understand and judge situations and as a nature of case correctly and apply the law accordingly. Then comes, it's a kind of a weapon for law person. As it is known, jurisprudence helps to interpret law. It helps to determine the validity of law, helps to apply correct law on any situation. Therefore, it is a kind of weapon for law person who can correctly use correct law by making correct interpretation of it. In the pathfinder, the path which leads to the justice. Jurisprudence helps a lawyer to present a case in front of law. Not only judges, but also has a lawyer to determine the situation and nature and case and claims for justice with the help of correct law. To make society aware about the law, jurisprudence makes a society aware about the law. To study the functions of society, meaning that it is a sense of responsibility towards society, towards the need of society, the problem of society, and injustice of society. Like this, it gets to know about the society and work according to it, and make the people aware of their rights and duties. It makes the people aware of the obligation towards the society and how to cope up with any problem. It makes people believe in law and make them determined and help them to fight themselves and other people for it. It works as a basic element of law. Jurisprudence provides what a law should consist of to be correct, effective, and successfully acceptable by the people. It determines for any branch of law what elements are necessary. For example, legal right is something which is very essential for a person because no one lives without rights. The basic elements is legal rights as given by the Juris Salient. Other subjects like person is bound by duty, act of forbearance, and the object of right and title. Jurisprudence helps in proper implementation of law too. As we have already got to know from the above discussion that jurisprudence helps to understand law in a better way, it is also explaining the reason behind every law is properly known as the proper understanding of the law, helps in the proper implementation of law. Jurisprudence helps to frame the law. Jurisprudence explains about various laws and ideologies related to law. Jurisprudence also describes various schools which are different about thinking. For example, analytical school, natural school, sociological school, historical school, etc. These schools give different understanding of law which helps the lawmaker to frame the correct law, to provide justice. Laws are made according to the need of society. Laws are made according to the crime and injustice which occurs in society. Law acknowledges the right and duties an individual towards society and the society towards the individual. Law created and enforced by a social or governmental institution. Through the law, these institutions provide justice to the people. Law abolishes unjust behavior, discrimination, arbitrariness. Means of law do not allow any person to misbehave with any person or to make discrimination on basis and do not allow power holders to misuse their power by applying reasonable restrictions on their power and treats everyone equally in the eyes of the law. Any wrong, it provides remedies to the sufferer and punishment to the wrongdoer. Jurisprudence fills in the loopholes of law. Loophole in law, which means ambiguity in law. Jurisprudence helps to avoid ambiguity. It is essential that jurisprudence gives proper understanding to the lawmaker to frame correct law and also make society aware of law. This helps the people in society and the lawmaker to make a correct interpretation of law. Jurisprudence makes law to be understood easily so that no problem occurs while making any. Interpretation of law. Jurisprudence explains the reason behind any law, which is to make easy for the law professionals to make their own interpretation of law. For example, in case of a contract law, assuming that an owner, house owner particularly to talk about, entered into a contract with the electrician to conduct work throughout the home. The contract indicated that the service must be rendered in June. The homeowner interpreted the language as to be service to be rendered and completed by June 30. However, the electrician might have interpreted in a different way. He must begin the work in the month of June. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he needed to have work completed by June. Jurisprudence helps to differentiate between law and morality also. Explain the difference between law and morality. Morality is belief, customs and thinking about what law is a set of rules which mandates to follow. Although for a jurist like H.L. Hall believe that law should have the essence of morality, both supplementary as well as complementary to each other. Jurisprudence shows the pros and cons and maintains checks and balance. We can understand with this example, if a person kills other person, then earlier it was a law that the murderer shall be killed. Later the law changed and proposals process shall be to punish the criminal and direct capital. Punishment shall not be given because as he had no right to take someone's life. In the same way, no one has a right to kill that person. If this is done, it creates a huge chaos in society. Capital punishment can be given only in the case of rarest of rare case, like the jurisprudence shows pros and cons of the law and maintains checks and balance in the society. Then coming to the need of jurisprudence. We have to see various needs of study of jurisprudence. All need which have been discussed leads to justice. The different branches of jurisprudence like natural school, analytical school, historical school, or sociological school has great importance. The different characters of these schools have their essence in the existing law, which are applicable in society, so that it's important to study different aspects of jurisprudence. By studying jurisprudence, we get to understand what jurists and judge think and their level of interpretation. We can conclude that jurisprudence is, although not clear that in its meaning, but we can understand the way it works is the language of law. It also acts as a grammar of law, and different places different meaning. It provides a very essential part of law which is needed to be studied to understand any law in a better way. I hope this could clear why we need to study the subject jurisprudence. Thank you.